Hi, I'm Juan.Martinez, and this is Hard Work, More Money.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
What a group today, man. This is exciting. It's what is it, December 9th, and we have like 10 or 11 actual working days left this month. And that's if you're taking the week of the 22nd off. You guys want to work? I'm going to be here most of the time. But I assume some of you are going to take some of that time off. And I must say that the company is very fortunate to have so many sales executives working this hard during this month. I mean, if you look around, you know, most of you are here. And I'm sure that if you guys had visited any other offices in the city, the odds are you're not going to find anybody. Would you agree, Daylene?
I would 100% agree.
Okay.
I have a scheduled appointment. Don't plan on walking in office and expecting a bunch to be there.
So I would say that we're in a very unique situation where we have so many executives committed to showing up, committed to working hard, and committed to doing a lot of business and a lot of transactions. So let's give a big hand to all of you. This is what it takes, man. Showing up and hitting it hard, even in the times where nobody else is doing it. So it's very exciting. So again, I'm sure you're going to take a little bit of time off this month. And so I want to revisit the importance of a business plan and the importance of working on it this month, okay? My recommendation is that you take one day off this month and dedicate it to building your business plan for 2015. I assure you it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting. So let me give you some thoughts and ideas and suggestions, things that you can do when you take the time to do this, okay? And I've been working on my business plan here just to show you. This is this year's business plan, some of the changes and adjustments that I'm making, things that I need to do, profit and loss, goals, my goal sheet that I have here. I mean, all this I've been working on for the last couple days. Once I start gathering all that information, I'm going to take some time off and then really evaluate what I'm putting together. So here are 7 or 8 ideas on taking this day off and investing it in yourself. So the first thing that you have to do is gather all the information that you need from your business this year. So everything that you did this year. So for example, where were all the sources of business that you generated? Now if you don't track this, and you should, then this is your opportunity, that one day that you're dedicating to yourself, okay, to say, where did all this source of business come from? How many people did you talk to on average per day? Okay, this is the information that you're gathering. How many people did I talk to? How many appointments did I go on? What was my average sales price? What was my buyer to seller ratio? There's a lot of factors and a lot of things that you can look at. My income for the year, what was it? What was my expenses going out? Anything you think you're going to need to put this business plan together. So you're gathering all the information. That's number one. Number two, okay, is find a place that you can spend the day alone with no distractions. Preferably not at home, preferably not at the office. A place that can be calming, a place that could be motivating, okay, a place that could be inspiring to you. I have a couple places that I go to do this, okay? If you don't have a place, start looking. Find where you're going to spend that day, that entire day. Finding a place where your creative side is going to come out, because that day isn't hard work, okay? That day is thinking big. and being creative and looking at your business and saying what it's going to take to get to the next level. Third is you're going to do a recap for the year of 2014. In your recap, we've talked about this a little bit in sales training, your income, the sources of business. Okay, you're gonna, all that information you gathered, you're gonna start putting it together and create a recap of what you accomplished in 2014. Appointments, contacts, what you did well in 2014. What do you need to improve on in 2015? Or what did you need to improve on this year that you didn't accomplish? What held you back this year that you're not gonna allow happen next year, okay? Then, number 4 on this business plan and the day that you're going to spend with yourself. Have you ever thought about spending a day with yourself and talking to yourself and thinking?
I do.
You should try it. You know, I had dinner with the CEO of a major bank across the country, and we had dinner last night. And he said the most special moments that he has is by himself, having dinner with himself, thinking with himself, and spending time away from home in building this big, incredible company that he's building, okay? A net, you know, well, maybe I shouldn't say, but it's a big net, okay? $4, $5, $6 million net, okay, this year. So, number 4 is think big. So you're there in the moment, you're working on your business plan, you put a recap, you gathered all the information, then you're going to think big. If you applied all your talents and all the work ethic that you have, how much business can you do for next year? If you really put 100% effort in, and the talent and the skill level that you have, how much business could you do next year? Anybody want to throw a number out? 40 transactions. Anything bigger? Danilo.
I want to double my production.
What is that? 60?
About 60.
60 transactions. Okay? Manny Olivas, you're doing 50 or 60 right now. What's the next level?
100.
100.
100 for Manny.
So watch, your day of business planning is thinking big. Think outside the box. Before you start putting your numbers down, say, how big can I grow this? If I apply everything that I know, okay, and I work harder than ever, what can I accomplish for 2015? How much money can you make? How much money can you make? How many listings can you take? How many buyers can you put under contract? This is the fun part of spending a day alone, okay, and thinking about what the possibilities are for next year. It really is fun. Shutting your phone off, okay, not looking at emails, being in a place that's inspiring, saying what I can accomplish, what is thinking big for me, what is outside the box, okay? So number 5, in this day of business planning and spending time with yourself and getting to know yourself, okay, after thinking big, set your goals for next year for 2015. So what is that? Okay, it's gross commissions. We have a business plan there. We'll print it out so you guys can, so most of you should have it. Gross commission. How many contacts? How many days am I going to work? How much time am I going to take off? How many listing appointments am I going to go on? How many buyer presentations am I going to do? How many listings am I going to take? Okay, how many listings are going to sell next year? What are the ratios in the market and what are your ratios? Okay, how many closed transactions am I going to accomplish for next year? All right, remember your business plan is a working document. It could be 2 or 3 pages. Mine is 2 pages. Okay, it could be 1 page. It could be on a 3x5 card. It's completely up to you. So number 6 on that day of business planning, super important, is what is my schedule going to look like? Okay, what is my schedule going to look like for next year? How many hours are going to be invested in lead generation? Let me give you an example in my business plan, working on it yesterday. I have for the company that we're going to make 17,500 contacts for next year. And we're going to do between 800 and 1,000 agent interviews in 2015. Okay? So how many hours are you going to spend in lead generation? And by the way, I share with you guys what I do because I hope to encourage you to do the same. Okay? How much time in that schedule are you going to invest in your skills? The higher the level of skills, the more money you are going to earn. It's a fact. The most skilled people that I know in the business are doing between $1 and $6 million a year. How much time in my schedule am I going to invest in presenting and doing presentations? Buyer presentations, listing presentations. How much time will I allot for customer service? You guys didn't think I would say that. But customer service is important. And how much time you're going to invest in managing those transactions and giving great service to your clients. Number 7, in that special day that you spend this year, this month, sometime here in the next couple weeks, is name 3 to 5 things, max 5 things, that you have to do for next year to accomplish your goals. What are the 3 to 5 things? For example, I will work on my database every single day and I'm going to touch it. Okay? Next, and these are just examples. I will show up every day at 8 or 8:30 in the morning. Okay? This is just an example. This is something that works for me. Something else that I absolutely have to do, I need to carry 10 listings at all times, every day, every time. I have to have 10 listings. Or it could be 15. For Nestor, it's 30. Okay? Or I have to have so many properties under contract at all times. If I'm going to close 50 deals, okay? If I'm going to close 50 deals and I got a 2-to-1 ratio, that tells me I have to carry 8 to 10 pendings at any given time to accomplish the 50 closed transactions. Okay? So what are the 3 to 5 things that I have to do next year? You can't put 10 or 20 because it's probably not going to happen. Probably better 3 than 5. What are the 3 things that I'm going to focus on for next year? And then lastly, if I accomplish my goals, what is going to be my reward? What is your reward for the hard work and the efforts that you're going to put in? Is it paying your house off? It's always a big goal for most. Is it paying the cars off? Is it buying a new vehicle and upgrading? I don't know. Is it taking a big vacation? Is it buying an investment property? Is it maybe buying your spouse something special, right? Buying your parents something nice, right? I don't know. What is it? What are you going to do in the short-term rewards for your hard work every month by hitting your goals, giving something to your kids for hitting those numbers, or every quarter I accomplish this many transactions, okay? And then what are the long-term rewards? If I close 50 or 60 deals next year, I'm going to do what? What is it? Is it a big family vacation? I don't know. So my suggestion is take the time off, enjoy the process. It's fun. It's going to be rewarding. It's going to be the best day that you have this year. Okay? Have fun with it. Having a plan, having goals gives you purpose. Okay? It gives you a desire. It keeps you focused and it keeps you completely on track. Okay? And it doesn't matter how much income you make, because I just spoke to somebody recently that has a super high earnings, another CEO, and isn't that motivated to do it every day. And is trying to find new motivation. So it doesn't matter what level you're at, you always have to keep reminding yourself, rewarding yourself for the hard work and efforts that you put in. So there's no doubt that 2015 will be the greatest income of your life. So let's make it happen. Let's make it a powerful week. Be great. be strong. Thank you.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.